What's up, people? It's Lugo back with Flex Appeal episode 45. Today I had my primary pull day of the week. Start off with deadlifts as usual. Feeling really good. These deadlifts are progressing very well. I'm jumping by like 5 kilos every week, and I feel like my position is getting a lot better. My like being able to drop my hips and keeping my torso more stable, as well as my bracing feeling very solid. Definitely helping that I'm doing all this core work, doing leg raises, and on specifically on deadlift days or pull days, I'm doing leg raises, and I'm kind of modifying those because I feel like I'm not bringing my legs up enough. I was like kind of bringing them up maybe to like here when I'm like doing it, and I kind of want to bring them up to like round my back forward and get really target my core and then bring my legs down slowly. So it's kind of just what I've been doing with my training where I feel like I have to ego check myself right now because I'm progressing weight for the sake of progressing weight rather than keeping my technique solid and keeping a good eccentric. So I'm like dropping weight across the board as well on certain exercises to make sure that I can keep the quality good. Like here, I actually didn't drop the weight; it went up, but I made sure to try to keep that eccentric slow and controlled because I feel like, especially with back movements, I have a tendency to just kind of like let it rock, which I don't. I'm still like torn on this of whether I should control the eccentric on certain back movements or if I shouldn't because sometimes I feel like my biceps will just get beat up more if I control it too much, and then my bicep or my the rest of my back work will just suffer. But I don't know if that's actually true, and I think when you maintain the proper position, it'll put more tension on your back. But I think that might be a indicator that I'm pulling with my biceps too much, which is bad. Uh, and my bicep work ends up suffering too, which is not wildly important. But I've never had big arms, so I really want big arms just for the sake of having big arms, for no other reason, because I think it's cool. I think that you could have big arms and nothing else, and you look really cool. Well, not really. If you have a small chest, it kind of sucks. But I've been feeling really good recently. Combination of the training and core work plus the cardio that I've been adding in, it's making me feel leaner, and I'm starting to feel normal again. And I don't know if you guys will understand what I mean if you haven't been like extremely overweight, where you kind of feel abnormal in the sense of you just feel bad a lot of the time when you're walking. You might have a back pump, your back might hurt, your joints might hurt a lot, and I think it's a specific feeling to understand, and you can only really understand it if you've been overweight, where you just feel uncomfortable too. Like in shirts, you pull it, it just feels really bad. And it's not something that I can explain very well, but it's starting to go away a little bit, and to start to feel normal again, it feels really good. Um, like to be able to have my stomach not feel like it's just fucking popping out, especially because I feel like the core training I've been doing is helped me to control the midsection, which is very I think is very important in everyday life to not just let your stomach be distended and just pop it out because then your back is gonna have to compensate for that. So I'm very grateful to be able to train again and to be able to have an opportunity to return to form because I do believe this time that I will get leaner than I have, and I have a planned. And honestly, my goals, like, they're kind of loose. I feel like when I become too strict and really I guess maybe like I'm locked in, but when I'm too strict on micro goals, I feel like it just becomes unfun sometimes, and I don't want to take the fun away from training right now. So like I know where I want to be, but like they're not specifically written down and tracked to the T, which take it as you will. I believe that that's a good thing for me because I become very obsessive over things very fast. Um, as some people know. So for me, I am just training and eating what I need to eat, and it feels pretty good. I will get a weight tomorrow. I have not been able to get a good weight weigh in for probably almost a week because I ate really close to when I woke up, or like when I slept and then woke up within like 5 6 hours the last day I was supposed to check in, so I couldn't get a really good weigh in. But I will make sure to get a better one, considering I don't really need much fuel for rest day. I'm gonna probably do front squats tomorrow. Actually, like I said, I was experimenting with when to put them. Here, I'll play this for you guys, just so you have something to watch real quick. I was experimenting where to put front squats because I wasn't really sure if I wanted to put them on the day after RDLs. But I feel like the second squat session is gonna be pretty good regardless because it's just pause squats and they're light. So it would either be to put them at the end of my first week on day 8, or to put them on day 4 and then affect pause squats. But then if I put them on the end of the week on day 8, it could potentially negatively affect um, my primary squat session. So I'm gonna do them probably tomorrow and see how it goes, which I think will probably be good. I don't think that it'll carry much fatigue, especially considering I rearranged my step master as well. But yeah, just another tism tirade for training. I think that's about it. Um, so I might upload one tomorrow just of just front squats. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Because I really have been enjoying doing front squats on my weightlifting type shit, Lu Zhao Jun vibes. You know what I mean? Carlos Nassar, all the buzzwords. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.